Okay, we have been working on trying to find the missing endpoint. Let's go over one more example of finding missing endpoint mathematically. First of all, let's start with some new points. Let's start with R. And R this time will be at 7, 2. And our midpoint is going to be at, let's say, -2, 1. Let's try to find S, our missing endpoint. Where would we land if this was our midpoint? Well, let's take a look at the movement. If I go take my look at my x values, here's 7, and I move to -2. If I go from 7 to -2 on an x-axis, I will move backwards 9 spaces. So I would go backwards means -9. So let's go ahead and do another -9, the exact same movement, so we get the same distance from the midpoint to the S. So -2 plus a -9 will get me -11. Our x coordinate will be -11. Let's take a look at the y coordinates. The y coordinates, let's start at 2 and move to 1. Notice if you're on the y-axis, if you go from 2 to 1, you went down 1. So you have to subtract 1 from 2 to 1. So we'll make the exact same movement for our next y value, getting from the midpoint to the missing endpoint, and we'll subtract 1. So let's take the 1 and the -1, add them together. And if you add a +1 and a -1, you get a 0. Therefore, our missing endpoint, F, is going to be -11, 0. That's how you would find the missing endpoint mathematically without being able to graph it.